I know you would not dream of insulting anyone, of course you wouldn't, but you may have noticed there are some clever insults out there. One of the most famous came in response to a very angry Lady Astor who said to Sir Winston Churchill, "If you were my husband, I'd put poison in your tea." "If you were my husband, I'd put poison in your tea." Churchill didn't blink, just said, "If you were my wife, I'd drink it. If you were my wife, I'd drink it." Groucho Marx once told his host, "I've had a perfectly wonderful evening. This wasn't it." My friend James likes to say the last thing I want to do is hurt you, but it's still on the list. Few things can harm others more deeply than our tongue. I've seen this happen with humor. It can be a blessing, but it can be a blasting too. When I was a kid, my tongue was forked. I used to use it to cut down others, to devastate them. A bully once called me skinny, and I said, "If I throw a stick, will you leave?" It's a wonder I lived past the age of 12. James 1:26 teaches that if you claim to be religious but don't control your tongue, you are fooling yourself and your religion is worthless. The average tongue measures only 10 centimeters and weighs 65 grams, but this little instrument can be a powerful weapon for evil or for good. I was speaking at a golf tournament and I took my son along. He was a young teen at the time, blessed with an infectious laugh, but he would rather hang out with his friends than golf. I said, "Jeff, come, we'll eat stuff, I promise. You can drive the cart, you can laugh at my shots." He seemed fine with that, and we ended up playing alongside Jim and Neil, two of the kindest guys I've ever met. When they found out that Jeff was not going to play, they were disappointed. "Golf with us," pleaded Jim, bowing on one knee, reaching out his hand. "We need you." Jim promised the kid a pop and a hamburger if he played. How can a 12-year-old refuse? Soon Jeff found himself on the first tee, surprising himself with a straight shot. "Wow," said Jim, "you swing like Arnold Palmer." Jeff didn't know Arnold from a hole in the fence, but who cared? When he duffed one, they'd say, "That's okay, here, hit one of mine." And when the ball skimmed the grass, causing squirrels to scatter, they'd pat him on the back and say, "You are something, Arnold." The tongue can pack a wallop, can't it? A well-placed word can boost confidence, bring purpose, bring laughter, and renew hope. It can uplift, nurture, encourage, and mend. Proverbs 16:24 says, "Kind words are like honey, sweet to the soul and healthy for the body." But our words can shatter a child, devastate a spouse, and ruin a friendship. Proverbs 12:18 says that reckless words pierce like a sword. If you're as old as I am, you may remember Karen Carpenter, part of the singing duo The Carpenters. They had more hits in the 70s than baseball player Pete Rose. Karen died unexpectedly of heart failure at age 32 after a long-time struggle with anorexia nervosa. USA Today reported that Karen's fatal obsession with weight control began when she read a reviewer's simple comment. He just dubbed her Richard's chubby sister. Every conversation is an opportunity, a chance to encourage or discourage, celebrate victories or rehash failures, draw people to Jesus or push them away. Neil and Jim may never know the impact they had on my son by being positive and uplifting. Like those two guys, we can foster love and build up those we talk to and live with. One of the fastest ways to laugh again is to bring joy to other people's lives. I don't know of a better way than to season our words with grace today. You know, my son Jeff now loves the game of golf, and I love playing with him every single chance I get. It costs me money, but who cares? All of this is possible because two middle-aged guys were his biggest fans for 18 holes. May we be like them. May our words be concentrated and rich. A little bit like shampoo. Laughter is phenomenal medicine. Share it, like it, pass it on by subscribing to the button that you subscribe to. Then, hey, take the rest of the day off.